Okay, so this is the time looking. Am I in frame? And I hope this isn't another really disgusting shot of me. Okay, we have a winner. Hiya, it's Ash at the Mixed Raven Co. Welcome to another video if you've been here before. If you haven't, hello! It's lovely to have you. I'm going to be going through this baby for an April flip through and also setting up May. I did want to do them as separate videos, but I just haven't had time. So I'm sorry for the length, but as you seen just before this introduction, I did put timestamps at the very beginning of the video. So if you just want to watch one of them now, one of them later, or if you're only interested in the setup, then just nip back there and check out the timestamps of where you need to be. If you like this kind of video and you want to see more of my bullet journal, then please give this video a like or let me know in the comments, because I know this is my first ever look into my bullet journal. It's something new for my channel. I've only hauled it before, so if you are interested, and I know I've had quite a few questions, not just on YouTube but on my other social media, of people being interested in my bullet journal. So if that is something you are interested in, please let me know. And if you are new to my channel and you're interested in bullet journaling or anything to do with planners and craft, because that's my main focus for this channel, then please hit subscribe, because I'd love to have you here, and I've got plenty more to come. So I'm going to leave it at that and get down to the desk view for you. Okay, so I'm just going to get into it because you've seen the introduction. I just want to say though, if you hear any movement, any panting, any walking around, I do have two craft buddies in with me at the moment. I've taken some pictures, so I will pop the pictures up for you so you can see them. So yeah, if there's any background noise, it's my two fur babies. So this is my bullet journal. I previously thought from hearing other people say it that the company is called Leuchtturm, but I've recently seen a video where someone who works for the company said that it was Leuchtturm. So if anyone does actually know which of those is correct, please let me know in the comments. So yes, and I've got the grey, I think it's anthracite is the way you say the colour. This lovely grey colour, and if you've seen my haul, you will have already seen it. So this is the first video I'm doing of what's inside. I don't know about anywhere else in the world, if you're watching from anywhere else in the world, but in the UK, April is historically known as the month of rain, April showers. And also obviously Easter was in April this year, so I wanted to kind of do an introduction page which showed both those things. And you can tell that I'd only just got my TomBows, because I don't know if that's going to come up. Well, it's really streaky. I hadn't really learned how to use them properly yet. But I'm really pleased, because I've absolutely adored these colours when I got them. So that's my introduction page. And then this was my monthly, and I did like it. The only problem is because a lot of these pages I just went off pages that Boho Berry does, because she's kind of the main person I watch in terms of the bullet journal. And because I'd never done a bullet journal before, I kind of, obviously I didn't just do every page ever that she does. I picked the pages that I thought would work for me, but as a starting point I just kind of based them on the things that she does, because I needed a starting point, and I did really like it. My only issue is that I felt that, because some things I ended up putting, yeah, like this one, I had to put it in the all day slot because I'd already got something in the PM. So I think when you see me set up May, I think I get rid of this and put it on a separate page so I can have, because I seem to have more than one thing in the PM rather than in the all day or the AM. Sorry about that really noisy vehicle that's just gone past. So yeah, and I've got my little key at the bottom with different colours for different things. Okay, so this is my habit tracker. As you can see, there's quite a lot of gaps, like I was rubbish at getting up. And hydration I'm really pleased with, because I've managed to, I'm not the best person in the world at drinking water. I made a conscious effort to do that. Eating clean hasn't been too bad. As you can see, most of these gaps are falling where there's weekends, which isn't too bad. Exercise has been absolutely rubbish, but I think I've been a bit unfair to myself because I have been doing a lot of spring cleaning, which is very active and calorie burning, some of it, so I think I've been a bit unfair by leaving all this gap. Reading I did really rubbish at, and then I've actually managed to get some in towards the end of the month. Instagram is my favourite social media platform. If you follow me on there, you'll know. So I've kept on top of that. YouTube videos, this is where obviously I had the gap, and then I've been posting pretty regularly, since then. Facebook generally follows my YouTube videos, but with some extras in between, and same with Twitter, because like I say, Instagram's my favourite. And I've started using the stories more, so if you want to see more sort of vloggy type stuff, then it'd be a good idea to follow me on there. Me days, did alright, had 3 me days in a month, which I think is pretty good. Cleaning, see, this coincides with my break from YouTube. I did a lot of deep cleaning in the first week here. And then obviously I've kept up with my sort of regular weekly, and to be honest, I keep on top of it all the time, but I only tend to fill it in if I've had a proper cleaning session, if that makes sense. Crafting, like I said, I have crafted a bit more, and this is what I mean by this is crafting where it's not for YouTube, it's just for me. Bed by 11, I was doing okay, and then so if anyone has any good morning and evening routines they'd like to share, just let me know in the comments. And then we have the self-care. If I just move up a little bit. So this, I'm tracking the mood, activity, diet and sleep. And as you can see, there was a few. You okay, Simba? So I'm on a bit of a scratch. As you can see, there's a few sort of low points, but actually the things that are showing as low is activity, which is not as bad. It's only this one here where I think everything apart from sleep was high, but mood, diet and activity was low. Activity was low here, but diet, sleep I've been tending to do it at how many hours, so I was doing pretty well, and then I had 4 hours sleep that day. And mood was sort of mid-range, so not too bad. And then here again, mood and activity, but diet and sleep were a bit higher up. So I mean, for a whole month having just 3 points where you've had a low day or whatever, it's not too bad, I don't think, because everything has been pretty much sort of on average 6 and above. So I'm pretty happy with that. This is my favourite spread. It's my April gratitude and my quotes page that I did. I've actually added this one since I posted on Instagram again, if you do follow me, because I saw a video. I honestly don't know how to pronounce her name, but she plays Amy in Big Bang. Everyone watches Big Bang Theory, and she did this video which has been shared everywhere, where we need to stop calling women girls. So I just wanted to put that there because I'm guilty of it just as much as anybody else. I absolutely love this, so I won't go through everything, but if you want to pause to have a look, obviously like UKPA, Brimble's Pot, obviously like my mom, my fiance, my friends, date nights in Asda. That's like an in-joke with Liam and I. This one was because I'd actually done a load of laundry and I actually had clean clothes. It was one of those, I know everybody goes through it, it's one of those times where the laundry had just built up and I was like, yeah, I actually don't have anything clean. So I was grateful for that day. And the quotes. So I tried this in March and I absolutely loved it, but what happened here was I printed out the one from Boho Berry Resources. If you subscribe to her website, you get access to some free resources, and one of them is just the lines for the Boo Mandala printed out, and that's what I did in March. But this time I bought myself one of those math sets, you know, with the compass in, to do it. Somehow I've managed to lose the compass. Not the set, I've got the rest of the set with the protractor and everything in it, but I've somehow lost the compass. And then my printer broke. So I was like, I did think about freehanding it, but then I thought it's gonna look rubbish. So what I'm probably gonna do is from the free resources, I think she has just some colouring in ones. So just to fill the page, I'm probably just gonna print one of those and stick it in and just colour it in. So I'm a bit upset that I didn't get to do this. I just never got round to buying. By the time I got round to buying another compass, it was like a week or 2 weeks into April, and I just didn't want to try and, you know, remember, you know, what I felt on a particular day. So, what rock your handwriting prompts and plan with me challenge. I've struggled with these because I'm one of those people that wants to do everything all the time. So I really want to do both of these. And I tried it in March as well. And I just can't do it. So I think what I need to do for May is just choose one and stick to it. Not necessarily to do every single one, but maybe go through and highlight the ones that I think I'm gonna do, because I post pretty regularly on Instagram anyway. So this is my week. So I went for a horizontal, which is obviously different to my A5 ring bound, which I use vertical. Obviously there was only 2 days in April, but I wanted to try out the layout, and I had current projects next week and notes which I didn't use. I did a bit of doodling because I reached 500 followers on Instagram, and I wanted to take a really nice picture for Instagram, so I doodled that in there. And we've got the dailies. I started doing a time tracker, but obviously it was the weekend, so there wasn't necessarily that much. Bedroom spring cleaning list. I tried this again, and again didn't use the notes, and I felt like this was a waste of space, but I still quite liked this. So I tried this. I don't know, I might go back to this, I'm not sure. I didn't like it at the time, but I've watched videos of Boho Berry again where she's got that, and it looks so nice. I've got some new TomBows this day. Me day, so I didn't bother with the time thing. I went to see Fantastic Beasts for the IMAX Film Fest because I missed it the first time around. I was gutted. I wrote this in, but I'm yet to start it. Guys, I had all the best intentions in the world, and I have done it before, and it is really good, so I need to start that. So I did try it again, but again I'm just not using this space and it feels like such a shame. Easter week, completely forgot to, I think I was just really busy that day. Just never had craft day with Violet. I started this spread, but then I just didn't like it anymore, so I need to I need to fill that space. And then first attempt at Amy Tangerine type lettering. Obviously it looks nothing like what she does. So this was one of the rocky handwriting ones that I did do, which was drills for days of the week. So this time I just did this and didn't have the current projects the next week or the notes. And then I changed up my, because I was doing like this kind of style, I changed up to just using the TomBows and just writing like that. Towards this sort of time of the month, I was getting a bit more free with what I was doing. See, like, happy anniversary 2 years, date night has to. Just did a spread, which I posted this in the Boho Berry group, and it seemed to be quite popular, and I literally just did that. So that was nice. I had a bit of a me day there as well. And then I tried this for my week, which, so you've got a small like next weekend notes if you do need it. So this might be the way I go. I'm not sure. I'm really not sure. I need to have a think about the week one. And then just more dailies. Don't know what happened to Tuesday. It happened. This was someone in the Boho Berry group requested swatches with the colours of the TomBows that I am in possession of. So I just did it in my bullet journal and then took a photograph of it. So yeah, this was when I went to Blackpool, and I just did a little bit of journaling, which I'm actually really enjoying. So I was about the train strikes. It was a nightmare train journey. It took me 4.5 hours to get there. It usually takes me 2. But I just wanted to remember the fact that I helped out an American couple obtain some snacks from a vending machine, because they just had the new pound coins, which I don't know if you've seen them. I was meant to draw around one, but I ended up having to spend them. They're kind of like, are they octagon or something like that? Maybe not octagon, but they're not round anymore basically. And vending machines don't take them, just FYI. But luckily the one that was on the platform took card, so I said to them, well, why don't you just give me the pounds and I'll pay on my card for you? And he was like, no. And I was like, no, honestly, I'm gonna get something for myself anyway. So that was my good deed for the day. I spent an hour in Bolton reading Jane Austen, so that's fun. Okay, I'm just covering that up because it's a bit of personal journaling there. So fountain pen Friday, signature Saturday. I didn't have a fountain pen with me, so this was for National Stationery Week, just in case you were wondering. I didn't have a fountain pen, so I doodled one. This day was fun because this was, obviously, I went to the range and then I travelled home, and the Manchester Planner Bee tickets went on sale and apparently sold out in 4 minutes, and I managed to get one. So I did this doodle of a little bee carrying its planners to Manchester. So I'm really excited about that. And then I sort of did a little bit explaining what I wanted to carry over to May in my bullet journal, and I've started crossing them off because what I've done is I've sort of penciled them out, because I'm not confident enough yet to just film me just doing it on the fly, and like things I want to add. I'm not going to share that yet. And then there's a page for April lessons, but I'm gonna, sit privately and do that. So that's my flip through. Okay, just before I forget, before I go into my time lapse, I'm actually gonna start using some of these. because I don't currently have many TomBows. Green used to be my absolute favourite colour, and I sort of go through phases with it. And also the current obsession in the world with cacti and succulents. But also the Brimbles box apparently this month is going to be cactus themed, which I'm really excited about. So I kind of wanted to carry that into my bullet journal. And just so you know, obviously I absolutely love my TomBows, and eventually I want to get, you know, them all. But these are absolutely fine as long as you don't press too hard, as long as you colour in the same way you would use your TomBow, so lightly. See, I've swatched them here. There's ghosting but no bleed through, and I've written with them with different colours but the same pen here, and there's nothing. So just so you know, especially if you're on a budget, because I actually do have 24 of these. I've got a 24 pack, but there's a 50 pack as well, which is really reasonable. If you're just starting out, these are absolutely fine. Just don't be overzealous with them and you'll be fine. And I'm using a medium at the moment because my fine and super fine have run out, and I've not had a chance to get another one, unfortunately. So, but I don't want to. I kind of don't want to use another pen, so because I love these. So here we go, time lapse. Okay, so I'll quickly flip through what I've done. So I've done this sort of intro page that says Hello May, and I really like the idea of trying to make it look like cacti growing out of pots, so that's what I did. Then I'm trying something new, which is a calendex thing. I think Boho Berry does this as well. And because I realised in April, so if anything was booked like later on in the year, I kind of had nowhere to put it. In here, obviously I've got my other planner. So I'm going to try this out. So I've already marked out a few like holidays and things. And I will be writing stuff on here, but if anything's too long or I've run out of space, I will just put a coloured dot which corresponds to this key and then write it on the side here. And also I've tried to be a bit more free because I did it all with a ruler last time. If I can flash you, I did it all with a ruler and it does look really nice, but I kind of want this to be a bit more free and a bit more creative, like putting more journaling in it and like doodling and stuff. So I went freehand this time. So this is my month. I've kept it the same, but like I said, I've extended this PM bit to try and just give me a bit more space. And what I'll probably do is, like I did in April, is I'll do some doodles of some cacti and stuff. I'm not going to do that now because the video is going to be quite long. But if you do want an update of what my May looks like, maybe halfway through the month or something like that, please let me know and I will happily do that. So I'm going to put my May goals here. So yeah, I've decided to go with the Plan With Me challenge as the challenge I'm going to do for this month. And then I've got my May tracker, and I'm gonna like reduce my things that I'm tracking. I think that was the problem last month. There was too many things to be focusing on. And then my self-care tracker. Yay! I've done my mood mandala with my compass. I didn't show all of that in the video because obviously it's just me drawing circles. And I've got my key here, so can't wait to start that. My May gratitude will be going here, along with my quotes, same as last month. I'm going to be doing a cleaning schedule and a fitness schedule, but I haven't yet decided how I'm going to do that on the page, so I'll be doing that hopefully some point today. I've decided to add a brain dump page in because there's been a few times where I've just wanted to write something down, but I've not wanted to just put it on like one of my dailies or something to sort of ruin my day, if you like. So I've done a specific spread, so if I have an idea or something like that and I don't have any other notebook or my other planner available, I can just dump it here. This is how I've decided to do my week. So I've gone for the horizontal for Monday to Friday, and then I've just done 2 small boxes here for the weekend. And then I've done a little, because I do like having a next week thing, so when I'm doing my next week spread, I can quickly look at this and see if there's anything that I need to transfer over, like appointments or things like that. So I'll probably colour some more of this in again. And then here I'm gonna, I don't know if any of you have heard of Hermione Chantal. If you haven't, look for her on YouTube. She's amazing. She does a lot of organisation and also home decor and DIY type things. And she's just done a video like that's about a 7-day organisation. So she's got a printable thing which I'm hoping to print off and put here. And then on to a daily. I hope you liked this video. If you did, don't forget to like, obviously, because it lets me know what you like. If you'd like more bullet journal videos, as I said before, pop it in the comments. So I've got like where I've been erasing things. And if you're new to my channel, don't forget to subscribe. If you like planning videos, craft videos, or things like that, there's plenty of those coming your way. So I'll leave it there. Thanks a lot, guys, for hanging out with me again, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye.